Hashtag New Reconstruction. Hashtag NRC. The 2024 election cycle is upon us, people. Donald Trump, Agenda 47. Kamala Harris, not so sure. But we do have some popular pundits in these YouTube streets who will lead you to believe that policy does not matter. I guess her agenda remains to be seen.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
Like she stated when she was a prosecutor and the way in which she prosecuted parents for the truancy. I'm talking about when
not a single parent went to jail for that, by the way.
And did.
Wait, what? Wait, not a single parent went to jail? Bam. Tell me this is a lie.
You don't need no left-wing people trying to attack you. What you need is the ability to tell your story. This is the platform to tell your story. Now, if you go on the Breakfast or whatever, make them answer for what the fuck was I doing in jail. I don't want to hear no questions about why my kid wasn't in school. I don't want to hear your low-level education having asked Charlemagne asking me questions about an IDP. I want to know why Kamala was on your show and you didn't ask her about truancy.
The fact that she wasn't honest about it, she didn't tell the truth about it. Whether her policy, understand what I say, the policy in which she ran behind to become Attorney General. She put a policy in place in San Francisco that turned into a statewide policy that she is trying to turn into a federal wide policy. So it is escalating, and we did not vote for this policy. This was not a people policy.
Trump destroying his campaign.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like, what you're comparing his campaign to?
To his previous campaign.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Well, he's not running against himself. His previous self. He's running against.
You are running against yourself. You're running
against
against the performance you had previously.
No, he's running against Kamala Harris, and his performance as president can be examined. Obviously, if people liked what he did before, those same people are probably going to vote for him again. And
Not if he destroys his campaign, which is what he's doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Like, what are you comparing his campaign to other than himself? I mean, he's running against Kamala Harris, right?
Yes.
Okay, so his campaign is to win the presidential election in 2024 and become president in 2025.
Which he is sabotaging.
Against Kamala Harris.
That's correct, which he's sabotaging. Hence why he's destroying his campaign.
Excuse me, what are we doing right now? She's not doing any news conference. You know why she's not doing it? Because she can't do a news conference. She doesn't know how to do a news conference. She's not smart enough to do a news conference.
Yeah, I don't understand how he's destroying his campaign, because if you look at his platform...
Have you been following the polls? Have you been following his campaign?
Like most people, I have never seen a pollster.
I did win more than 3 million votes than my opponent winning the popular vote.
He polls and public opinion are different than what's actually on this man's platform.
Yeah, the platform,
So
I don't care about the platform. The majority of people who vote for their candidate have never visited their website. So, have you looked at the polls, which is usually a good reflection of how the society feels, and have you heard him speak?
What a stupid question.
I mean, I'm not really...
So the answer is no. That's what that sounds like. The answer is no. The answer is you're not familiar with the polls, the recent polls, and you haven't been following him and his campaign. You did answer by your, well, that's a no.
I did not answer.
Okay, so is it not a no? It's a yes?
All right, so you gotta let me say the words, all right? Shut up! I am not a person who is represented in this category of people who you claim do not vote based on the platform, the policies. I am a person who is only focused on the platform.
That
so
is
I'm
awesome.
Speaking to you.
So
I'm the one that's speaking to you.
So that's great.
So speak
but
to
what
me.
does that have to do with him ruining his campaign?
What a stupid question.
If you haven't heard, hold on.
If
If you're talking about policy and you haven't heard him speak and you haven't looked at the polls, what I don't understand. How are you educated?
I never said I didn't hear him speak. And what I am telling you is that more important than him speaking is what's on his platform and the policy.
Okay, maybe
that
to
carries.
you, I understand. To you, possibly, that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah, to me, sir.
That's awesome. But unfortunately, you're not
I'm
a
the one that's talking to you.
So, do you think that when I said Trump is imploding or destroying his campaign, do you think I was talking about you?
This is going to upset a lot of people. I want to be very clear. I am voting for Trump because he is the better candidate between him and Kamala Harris and the coup that was just established on the left, and my concerns about what they will do if they actually get into power. There is no doubt in my mind that Trump is the better candidate.
Do you think I meant, hey, 215 probably believes that Trump is destroying his campaign. He's destroying himself. Do you think that's what it was? Do you think this was a personalized title just for little OU?
This guy is fucking stupid.
Well, what I thought it was.
So the answer is no, right? I hope the answer is no.
His campaign.
So the answer is no, right? I'm talking about the bigger scope, right? The bigger picture. Because there's more people than just little OU who's voting, right? There's more people than little OU who's voting, right? So the title is reflection.
But you're talking to me, right?
Okay.
Are you talking to me or
not any longer.
Run, bitch! Run!
You take care, sir. But you're talking to me, right?
So I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people. No.